Hello there. Was going to do a show about my feet and make a joke about it, but I think my phone is too stump, so I couldn't move it back and forth. Well, I can do it anyway. Hello there. I'm Callous Feet. We wish you greatness and that you can eat. No, really, today I want to discuss I want to discuss economy. I mean, in a deeper level, you know, how much the mind. You see numbers when it's economy, stock market. You see numbers, you see numbers. But behind those numbers, there's a brain, there's humans. So if you want to succeed in the stock market, if you want to really be good, you don't have only to study economics because you have to know basics of it. You have to train. You have to use your mind. It's not all about numbers because behind every number there's a person. Remember that. So there's so much psychology in the stock market because I played it when I was younger. I used CFDs and no matter, and I learned it's the human mind. So you have to learn about what you should really do. Study countries, study trends, but study the human psyche. How does it works when there's a bubble? What happens when the crash? You can benefit both ways if you're really fucking good at it. And I tell you that. And then you need information. You need imagination. And you need to understand the human psyche, how everything works. Like a round circle, like a circle. It goes round and forward. 1929, Wall Street crash. The Black Monday, I don't know, 70s, 80s, never mind. The crisis in Europe with the housing in Europe. In the 90s, there was a fucking just a fucking crash. I don't want to go more into about it, and IT bubble, in 2000, 2002, I think it just not 1999, it just burst. Everything just fell to the ground because we wasn't ready for that technology yet. It was a new thing, and everybody started to get access to internet and computers. So basically everybody thought that this will be the immediately future. But no, that's not the case. That have happened now, the last 15 years. Because when it crashed because human psychology, we believed in it so much it would change. And it did, but in a longer perspective, like now, it has really changed our lives since the 2000, 2004, 2005. No, 2006, 2007, people started using smartphones. In America, Blackberries were very popular. They started using smartphones more than us before, And now we are synced. Almost everybody has some sort of internet connection now. I mean, older people, younger people, and this transition has happened after the crash. That's the interesting part, but it takes time to adapt a totally new means to connect each other with each other, like the telephone. I mean, the mobile phone, and then now the smartphone. You get access to everything. You get. Some people live their lives through their phones and think their phones are their lives. Come on. It's a little bit ridiculous, but it's addictive, It's addictive. I just got a real good smartphone some weeks ago, and I use it every day now. And it makes my life easier, but also, no, this is the new TV. This is the new fucking TV. That's what people on YouTube have, like millions of listeners. I mean, prescriptions. Because this is the new TV, And my generation, I'm born 89, you know, it was before early 19th. And we didn't have internet, you know. Now I forgot my point. What I'm saying is that this new generation, this younger, they have born with this. They are born with seeing their parents using their smartphones. This will be a big part of their life. And this will, like everything else, be an addiction for some. There are already camps where you can get away from electronically if you're hooked to media. There are places like that. But that will grow, hopefully. Because it's really important that we don't lose the connection in the reality, in real life, eye to eye, be human being. Don't speak only through the phone. The phone is just a means. But what I'm saying is these young people will use these technologies much more than us. So now the IT bubble, it was a crash, but now we can see it changing the stock market. Which companies has gone up the most? Well, New Energy, Tesla, well, Amazon, but Amazon is Amazon, Tesla is Tesla. But when I'm talking about, but Corona has a lot to play with it in it too, you know. This Corona that makes people you have to work from home. Well, before it was like, do you want to work from home? Or do you know, but now it's like, you have to work from home. So people using media anymore, you know, and we see Zoom have gone up, skyrocket. That's why the market has exploded 50% in the last year, because all these teach companies just like got, you know, this will get even more people drawn into this technology, and it's good because in a crisis like this, like Corona, this is. In the 1980s, 1970s, people couldn't do this. If this would be Corona, people couldn't work from home. They didn't have computers. It didn't work like that way. So we should be fucking happy. This is a part of the human evolution. We should be happy about the new technology that's not new anymore. Internet, you know, because that's... You know, we use this. It's interconnected in our fucking lives, and this is just a part of the evolution. You see, because I think evolution, when you see it, is every race, every animal is trying to getting better. That's why they succeed. That's evolution. So the human mind is expanding. I'm sure it expands and it adapts and it gets better and better and better and better. And then we talk, what is life? Life is magical. It's beautiful, but it tries to improve itself all the time. It tries to improve itself all the time. And what will that lead to in the end? I mean, I'm talking about only 100 years from now. 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. How aware and smart will we be? Will we lose? We change slowly. Yeah, we change slowly. That's why there's much violence, because we have a lot of Neanderthal in us still, you know. But that will disappear more and more. And we see crimes haven't risen lately. You have to look at it in a bigger number, not 1 year, a 10 year. Violence has decreased. People are sitting home, they're playing PlayStation, you know, they're having fun, they're fucking living, you know? And that's why because this young generation, video gamers, they could be criminals, you know. But now they're playing computers. That's how much the impact, if you don't do sport, nowadays, you do computer, or you do both. Most people do both. But what I'm trying to say is just what I'm saying. Okay, I'm just saying, in the stock market, psychology, learn about the human psyche. And the most important lesson, know yourself, you know. How much of a gambler are you? Can you fix this? Do you like this? Do you like money? Do you want to do something other with your life? You know, it's up to you. I'm just telling you, study the mind, you know. I haven't played for many years. I haven't felt so good, but I played with CFDs. I traded with wheat, and sometimes I made huge fucking amount of sums, you know, and I took out just a little bit or nothing, and then I lost it, and I made huge because I took so damn fucking big risks doing that, you know. But I know I have a gambler in me, and that's why I don't gamble. You see, that's interesting thing. Like it's just like an alcoholic, you know. If you have alcoholic problem, either you drink or you don't drink. And it's the same thing with gambling, you know. Either you gamble or you don't. Peace. Love you all. Have a good fucking night.